Hello everyone, welcome back to Tesla Streams, Dragon Quest II HD2D. Pleasantly enjoying my time with the game so far. And before we actually get too far and I forget about this, let's go ahead and, well, get off of that for one. That's private, but... let's get to showing this. Furion, level it up. Gets 5 HP, 6 MP, 4 strength, 3 resilience, 4 agility, 3 stamina, 3 wisdom, 2 luck. There's a sparkly spot I save for later. Level up. Furion gets 3 HP, 3 MP, 4 strength, 6 resilience, 5 agility, 1 stamina, 2 wisdom, 2 luck. And got Squelch, which is Antidote. Kinda wish you got it in the first game as well, but I'm over it. Another sparkly spot. Level up. Hero gets 11 HP, 3 strength, 3 resilience, 2 agility, 6 stamina, 1 luck. And gets Helm Splitter. Attack and lower defense at the same time. Very nice. There are definitely times when I think that would have been helpful in the first game as well. Level up. Furion gets 6 HP, 11 MP, 3 strength, 2 resilience, 3 agility, 3 stamina, 5 wisdom, 3 luck. It gets buff. Can increase one ally's defense. Okay, cool. Before I forget, switch back. There we go. Anyways. Let's go ahead and tragically get rid of Leila, because the game won't really progress until we do. You can, surprisingly, fight in some pretty tough areas with her, though, which is kind of nice. I got to level 9 for Hero and level 7 to Furion with that. I don't know if I'm considered overleveled or not. Time will tell on that one, but... my HP feels kind of high for this part of the game, though, for Hero at least. And you don't need this. You don't need this. You don't need this. Honestly, the fact that we have a modernized inventory for Dragon Quest II is so nice. Because anyone who has played this any other way will tell you that the inventory was the worst thing about it. Whew, understatement of the century with that one. Anyways, let's get back to what we were doing.
Father! Mother! I am returned, and find myself most troubled by recent goings-on in Moonbrook.
As do I. Though it is a relief to see thee at last in the company of thy cousin. 1,000 apologies, young Middenhall, for my wayward offspring inconveniencing thee so.
Oh, tush! I didn't inconvenience him in the slightest, and even if I did, the prince is far too kind a soul to say so. Isn't that right, fair cuz?
Allow me to offer mine own apology. If I had only been here.
I forgot about that. Shit. You know what? Hold on.
Yes,
No, we're not keeping that. That's mean as hell. Because I forgot about the yes or no prompt. Yeah, you gotta be really careful about that, because they sneak those prompts in on you sometimes. You have to really pay attention. Also, I'm gonna be doing something else too, I'm noticing. In this game, the voices are low. Like, lower than in the first one, I'm noticing.
Father, Mother, I am returned, and find myself most troubled by recent goings-on in Moonbrook.
As do I. Though it is a relief to see thee at last in the company of thy cousin. 1,000 apologies, young Middenhall, for my wayward offspring inconveniencing thee so.
There we go. Because, yeah, I don't think she's an inconvenience at all. And here's the thing about that. When he said that, I actually thought he was talking about the prince, not the princess. Because, you know, when he's saying wayward, it makes it seem like he's talking about the prince always wandering off. But the dialogue implies that he's referring to the princess? I don't know, that seems weird to me.
See? Sweet as a sugar plum. I agree. We made a marvelous team.
I wish there was a way, based on your choices here, if you could keep her, but the game won't let you. My only real nitpick at this point in the game is the fact that they force her off your team. You can perma-recruit her later, but kinda sucks. I kinda wish she would just stay with you.
Allow me to offer mine own apology. If I had only been here.
'Tis of little import now. More pressing matters are at hand. A calamity most foul hath befallen Moonbrook. Thy cousin, Middenhall, bravely ventureth forth to survey that place and rescue the king and princess, should rescue be possible. I would have thee accompany him on this quest. Lend him thy succor. Prove that blood is a bond that none can tear asunder.
Okay, but why just the prince? Why is the princess giving such shit? Like, seriously.
Yes, Father, as scions of mighty Erdrick, naught shall stand in our way.
The road to Moonbrook passeth through Gwaelin's Gate, to the south and west of here. Take with you this parchment, and present it to the guards at the gate. They will grant you passage. May the goddess go with you.
Brother, I wish you well.
Leila leaves the party. Go and enjoy your time on the road. Radiant's Gate. From there, she'll soon reach Moonbrook. This man was... Okay, I've already talked to you. And not to similar fate fulfilled me the realm some years ago, Rentorok, but I know long since lost. That must be a completely new kingdom, because I don't know what they could be referring to. Now, one thing I did notice, and I'm not as fond of this, but the third game did this too, and I'm guessing we're just gonna have to get used to it. The more part members you have, the less experience each enemy gives you, since they divide it equally amongst your party members. Now, as we go to harder areas, I have a feeling this will be less problematic, since they're probably going to give higher experience to make up for it. But in the early areas, I found it very noticeable. Let's see, we need to get a little bit more armor for the prince here. I mean, the Prince of Canuck, the Paladin. Let's see. Yeah, the skill shield is honestly the best defensive option. And hey, at least unlike the retro NES version, this guy has defensive options you can get him. But that is the best I can do money-wise for now. So, and the rest, I'm going to be getting some more herbs. I do have more party members to work with, after all. I'll get one more. Just so I have an even number, but... yeah, we have more party members to work with in this game, so healing's going to be probably more of a hindrance. And I want to save a lot of my MP for Antidote, given the choice. Put us back on normal for this. Okay, so... we have another secret spot we could get over there.
You're open!
Sure!
Man, the Prince of Connacht's actually a much heavier hitter than I'm used to. Ugh. Hear me, pray tell what happened here. Where's your Highness? Fell fiends did overwhelm us. 2 of them, so of kind not hitherto seen of these parts, appear most suddenly. We did confront them in the quarters beneath, thinking to prevent their passage, but alas. Such was the violence of their assault that the walls were rent asunder, great deluge had come crashing in. Worse than this, to gain access to the kingdom after all. Forgive us, we have failed in our duty. Failed? Nonsense. So you could and more. For that, the realm thanks you. Praise be to the mighty you did not pay for your heroism with your lives. Nonetheless, this is far from good news. The way to Moonbrook would appear to be blocked. Forgive us, 1,000 times forgive us. No, it's not. It is you must forgive me. It's not my intent to denigrate your admirable efforts. An idea occurs to me. Northwest of here lies a certain cavern upon a lake wherein might be found a most wondrous treasure, the bombless pot. It's passed down through the royal lines since my kingdom's founding, said to possess the power to extract the dampness from even the soggiest of sogginesses. Though diminutive in size, its capacity to draw in water is such that whole oceans could disappear within it, or so legends tell. A mere flooded passageway or two should be the work of but a moment for such a wonder. Let us return to my father and inform him of what has come to pass here, and thence the cavern and the pot within. Nay, Highness, let us report to your father, the king. It's the very least we can do, for we go directly retrieve the fabled pot. The cavern you seek lies on an island in the center of a lake. You cannot miss it. Without it, duty here is meaningless, for what need hath the flooded passageway of guards? But friends, you are hurt. Are you certain? More than certain, your highness. May the heavens smile upon you for your kindness. The fiends may have escaped our clutches, but we in turn escaped the worst of their wrath. Fear not, we are more than fit to make the journey to the castle. Very well, this will do as you say. First you the task of apprising my father of what happened here. And we shall await that northwestern cavern and the treasure therein. Making all the right moves. Okay, this is just for AI, right? Yeah. I already know about that. Okay, they all laid out. Okay. Destination get. Damn it. Oh, come on.
You're open!
There we go.
Sure!
Oh god.
Yeah! Kia!
Fuck.
Ah!
Fine, I'll get rid of you
How about
first.
you? Sure!
Man. Wizard staff. Really? Wow. Nice. How much does that do? Like, if using the fireball in battle, I mean. Okay, the other thing I need to... Okay, where's the... Okay, it's over there. So there's two areas over here. And... Okay, so...
Yeah!
Okay, so... Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But if an enemy is weak to fire... Strong medicine. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's apparently this area down there. I don't really know what's up with that. Wait. You get... Really? You get abilities too? Well, that kind of makes the Prince of Mendenhall feel less special, doesn't it? Wow. Oh crap. Yeah, okay.
Yeah!
Damn. Now, when I say it's split, I mean the full amount. Because, like, the amount that they tell you you get, everyone gets. Everyone got 27 from that fight. If it would have been just the Prince of Mendenhall, though, I would have been getting 40-something. But, the chances of him surviving all that by himself would be pretty slim. Oh, and here's another one. If I could get to it. Oh, come on, really? Well, at least only one of them hit. There we go. Get rid of you. Well, so that could be much longer before he gets another level, which is nice. Antidote herb, Dazzlemina, Thorn Whip. Oh, oh, oh yes. Thank you. It's not even that much weaker than what I've got.
Sure! Oh! Sure. Sis!
Go away.
Yeah!
Okay, that's nothing. This is, though. Okay. When one travels alone or small group, Whooper Boomerang can off-prove mightier than a blade. This will do less damage to this sword. Get multiple foes at once. Perfect for encounters when one finds oneself outnumbered. When keeping one or more such weapons to your person, you need to change tasks mid-skirmish. Alright, what's here? There is something here, right? It's not just that. Come on, really? Come on. Really? Secret Spot certainly got lamer between games, let me just say that. There's quite a few that only give very limited items now, whereas in the third game, pretty much every one had at least 2 or 3 items in it. Wow, that's so freaking lame. Considering how, if you don't have secret spot locations on, it can be hard to find them. That is incredible tease. Like, come on. It's not even exciting to find these when you don't get anything out of it. Fucking hell. Oh, come on. Quit missing. Level up. Varian gets 8 HP, 1 MP, 5 strength, 3 resilience, 3 agility, 5 stamina, 1 wisdom, 2 luck. Got Fizzle and Dodgy Dance? Man, you get a lot more stuff than you used to. So we already have Stop Spell, which may or may not be useful, depending. God, why do my ears itch so much when I wear this thing? I swear no one else has this problem but me. Oh, there's another one down there, actually. Alright, let's hope for the best. Oh, come on. I'm also glad that they mostly fixed the level ups too. Because if you don't know, in the original Dragon Quest 2, you basically had a huge problem. What is the problem? The later party members would level up at a much slower rate than the main hero did, making it really annoying because they were always lagging behind, and as a result, they just felt really weak, stat-wise. The third character you got especially was bad, since he always lagged behind by 2 or 3, sometimes even 4 levels. And at the end of the game, she was off by either 10 or 15 levels from the other two, which I was just like, seriously? That much? Oh, come on.
Have at you! Kia!
Oh, son of a bitch.
The tables turn!
What the fuck? That much damage? What the hell? Yeah, the shades I'm not a big fan of from a gameplay concept. Yeah, what's this? Dreamer's Lake? You seek the Cave of the Lake? Just further westward you must head, friends. This lake has no island nor cave upon it, only a bridge that appeared to lead nowhere. Most mysterious, is it not? Dreamer's Lake. Indeed. Very mysterious. I guess we'll be finding out more about this later. It almost looks like something you'd see in Dragon Quest VII, honestly. Speaking of Dragon Quest VII, I'm kind of on the fence whether I want to play that remake or not. It hasn't been that long since I played the 3DS version, and I'd have to do more research into it, because I don't exactly know if it's they're really that much different aside from the spectacle. I don't know. Are you hurt? Wake up, please. He grows cold. No. How could this... He was a soldier of our realm, a guard, so be doing his duty. You must pursue caution, hero. First Moonbrook, then Gwilyn's Gate, and now this. Worse things, even than we had feared, may be afoot. Staying on top of statuses. All kinds of icons pop up, so characters' names in battle will symbolize temporary changes to their attributes. Give the buffs debuffs entries to Gander if you fancy learning more. $42 gold coins. Okay. I think most of these areas are kind of designed the same. But all the same, I'm not exactly going to take chances here. Okay, so we need to go back to Canuck and stock up. Well, that and heal up, but... Let's see. We don't have... Well, we have more gold than I thought. Wow, we do. Could I get something... First, let's go to the inn, and then we'll see if I can afford any more defense for... Firion. And yeah, they charge you for each extra party member you have. I wish that wasn't the case, but... So the next best one would be... that, which I cannot afford. Alright, well, whatever. I guess instead I'll just be getting some medicines for now. Let's see. Well, actually that and some of these. I would be buying many, since I know eventually we get a spell for it, but... But this will at least give us enough to get back if we need to. Cave of the Lake. Okay, so now time to move on. Well, when we get one back anyway. Neat, okay. Oh my god. They're gonna make... The difficulty's gonna come from these assholes. I can already tell. Because they are random. Fuck. Their stats are random. Feathered cap. Well, no one can use it for now. Okay, that wasn't so hard. Can you give me more of those? This game still has autosave, so that's kind of convenient. Yeah, get rid of that. Oh yeah, that fight's not too hard either. Just keep the shades away and I'm fine. Chain sickle. That's what I had on before. What's this? Really? Really? Oh, that's cool. So they're being kind of like trolls in the sky here, giving you convenient places to take advantage of stuff. Love it. That means I don't have to hold back. That is so nice. Biometric water, that's also nice. Yeah, expect me to be using that a lot.
You're open!
Yeah, the spike hairs are easy sauce. Yeah, we're both about to level up, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But I'll go ahead and get these things down here as well. Dose is a strong medicine. Dragon scale? Hell yeah. I'm all for that. Thank you for the generosity. I'm guessing those two purple icons are signifying boss fights? I'm guessing.
Have at you!
Oh, come on, no. Okay. I hate these shades. I hate them so much. Oh, you freaking...
Yeah. Yeah.
Level up. 4 HP, 3 MP, 9 strength, 2 resilience, 2 agility, 3 stamina, 1 wisdom, 3 luck. Level up. 6 HP, 5 MP, 3 strength, 3 resilience, 4 agility, 3 stamina, 3 wisdom, 2 luck. Evac. Is it essential? We found one, brother? I fear not. The items described to us were said to be little more than ordinary stones. Boo. Or that the humans kept some of the port here full enough to hope. Are you the foul fiends who slew the poor men at the entrance of this cave? Oh no, that's Chess. Who's this now, eh? Answer me. Suppose we are stripling, eh? Men were full of stuff to try to stop us. They got their just desserts. Why would you? How could you simply... Simply what, little friend? Silence a sniveling nuisance. Foul fiends do such things with ease. You will... Well, what, Silence a pair of nuisances? Even the last? I suppose we will. Well, shall we do this? Come. You are through, little humans. Look out, hero. Okay, you're weak to this. Let's see. And you're weak to this. We need to see what they do. Says okay. Oh wow. Okay, you're already halfway dead.
Never fear!
Well, I mean...
Phew!
Yeah, this really isn't that hard. I honestly was expecting there being two of them that you could get overwhelmed easily, but no. No, not in the slightest here. Honestly, I don't even think buff would help, considering that it looks like they're more magic users than anything else. Yeah, wow. Either I'm severely overleveled, or...
We are victorious!
Indeed we are. Or they're just throwing me off really easy, because that was effortless. But I can't say I'm complaining. I'd rather have things be a little easy than... well, hard, shall we say. We bested them. Thanks solely to your efforts, of course. Had I faced them alone, these may well have been the same creatures that attack Wayland's Gate. Men-mentioned monsters not usually seen in these parts. However, one have never seen such beasts before. Behold, the bombless pot. These creatures, they spoke of sigils, was it? But never mind that now. This way to Gwynland's Gate. As there must be clear of water, we must journey onward. Please don't take me out, yet. Thank you. Press is locked. Oh no. No, why? It's funny because in the original, this is where you found the key. But apparently that's not going to be the case this time around, and if not, I don't know where you find it. That's disappointing. Oh, you jerk. They didn't put everyone to sleep. This isn't multiple party members convenient to have for situations like that? I certainly think so. Fucking first game. I'm not getting over that. I'm sorry. Another thing I'm not over is these fucking assholes. Oh, well, I can get rid of one of you guys with that. And of course you didn't hit the right one with it. But whatever. At least this isn't a long place, so I won't have to deal with that for long. And I'm walking out just so I can get a little bit more experience in gold here.
Have at you! Sure!
Yeah, he's about to level up again. Did I get... Oh, there's another one over there, but can I get to it? We can give it an honest try.
Sure!
Nope. Of course they block you.
Yeah! Yeah! Have at you!
Level up. 9 HP, 6 MP, 3 Strength, 1 Resilience, 4 Agility, 3 Stamina, 2 Wisdom, 1 Luck. Yeah, the divide in strength between these two is nowhere near as massive as in the original game. And I couldn't be happier for that, to be honest. As a matter of fact, it really does feel like they wanted the game to be more balanced by a long stretch this time around. The difference in equipment really highlights this.
Have at you! Yeah! Yeah!
Damn it.
Have at you!
And yes, now that we know that these games have been redone, it'd be kind of nice if we had confirmation that 4, 5, and 6 were being planned this way too, but I don't know, I have my doubts. Mini Metal. And the reason I have my doubts is because 1, 2, and 3 were in desperate need of a shaking up because of just how old the games were and that they hadn't gotten proper treatment in years. So I really don't think that 4, 5, and 6 is something that they're going to consider being... It's not going to be that much longer before he levels up too. Hugging Shades. I wish they would stop with these. They're not fun. Matter of fact, they're really frustrating. Because you have no idea what to expect.
Have at you!
There we go.
Have at you!
Because I want consistency with the enemies I'm fighting, damn it. Oh. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
At least battles aren't frustrating anymore. Like, not like they were in the first game. Oh, thank God for that. I just had to check. That just seemed a little suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, granted, that might change later, when enemies are in stronger areas, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
Yeah.
Now, some people have claimed if you play the first one on easy mode the whole time, and make sure you collect everything you can by using a guide to know where everything is, it can ease your playthrough a lot. And while I have no reason to doubt that, I also find that kind of ridiculous. That is what's required for the game to feel even slightly convenient. Like, sure, you can do that, but it also feels like it shouldn't be a necessity for you to necessarily know where all the really good stuff is during a playthrough. You know, just so you can play it well. Like, because some things I was blocked out of on that playthrough because I didn't have enough mini-medals, and two things that you get are the War Drum and the Meditation Scroll. And these are major game changers, let me just say. Apparently Meditation is basically full heal, which would have been nice to have, and the War Drum basically gives you infinite access to power boosting, doubling your strength for a few turns, which definitely would have been good for some of those boss fights. Oh, got free miracle herb. Cool. Oh, 6 gold coins from that pot. I'm probably gonna hold on to my gold at this point. Can I... Why can't I get in? Okay, here we go. Because I know we're gonna be getting to another town soon, which is probably gonna have better stuff anyway. And yeah, I will definitely say this for the game. I think that the game is really fun, like compared to the first one by a great measure so far. And I think that's only going to get more evident as I keep playing and I unlock more party members. Now, another thing that was different about the first game, though, is the fact that I did not do the princess run, which I was told that keeping the princess the whole time does have some practical benefit if you get far enough in. We come bearing the bottomless pot. Let's make haste, see if it might not clear the waters that block our path. Here plunges the bottomless pot into the water. Certainly seems like it. Behold, it is a miracle, a wonder. Truly ours is a realm blessed with great treasures indeed. Passage beneath might be trod once more. And tread them we shall. Moonbrook awaits. Remain ever vigilant, man. Know not what further perils might visit us yet. We shall. We had come to take the days of peace for granted, that much we now see, but we shall not do so again. When next foul fiends assail us, we shall be ready. This time we shall not fail you. Gwynland's gate will not fall while we yet stand. I pray it be so. Leave the gate in your capable hands. Take care on the road, highnesses. A gate? Where does it take me? Shrine of Flames. These doors on my past, but do not take this invitation to linger in the silent a while. Strife of feeds most foul. Said that the flame you see here was first lit in order to the wounded traveler might gain respite from the fiends that had bound them. However, hath the flames not burned itself since that day, you ask? Before indeed, the rain doth fall and the wind doth blow, still it burneth bright and true. So believe it to become no mere monster-scaring pyre, principal flame of that brave traveler's indomitable spirit. Oops. It's not gonna be as simple as me just getting the flame sigil, is it? The sun sigil? Because it used to just be here if you knew where it was, but I'm guessing they changed that. Can't make it that easy. This could be a mistake. Maybe? Oh god. Yes, it was. So they literally let you fight enemies that are way above your power scaling. Well, that's good to know. Okay, I'm curious. Where's this one take us? Shrine west of Moonbrook. But it's locked. Alright, let's do what we're supposed to be doing here. Necklace of Immunity. And I'm assuming Necklace helps prevent wearer from succumbing to poison. And it gives +4 defense. Okay. Fat rats. Okay.
Sis!
giving a pretty decent chunk. I'm tempted to check, but I'm pretty sure that this is just leading to a dead end. Holy crap! Good thing I got the first strike here, because this could be, problematic, shall we say? Yeah, that would have.
Have at you!
Level up. 6 HP, 3 MP, 10 Strength, 4 Resilience, 3 Agility, 3 Stamina, 2 Wisdom, 6 Luck. Okay. That's a little worrying, you can run into groups like that. Oh, I didn't see what that was. Fuck.
Yeah!
Oh, damn. Well. Whale's Gate Island. This is run south of Midenhall. Done so, you have met with my brother. Let's move this land in Earth from coast to coast, rail to dale, drinking tales together his travels. Do you speak to my brother? Sea of Defense. Shell Shield. Looks like they did make it worth your while to go this way. It does lead to just an island, but you do get some goodies if you go this way, so time well spent. Especially with some of these enemy groups. Ugh. Oh, also, one thing I forgot to do is use the correct scroll in Furion. Hopefully that's not a mistake for later. This is gonna be as really sharp icicles. Because some enemies might actually be weak to that. It's hard to tell. Yeah, there are. Why are you the one shivering, dude? It's a little more worrying when there's two of those in a fight. So, if I use this, yeah, it doesn't have its own section. Damn it. I was hoping. It's not that much farther. Okay, so... Well, that worked out. Your fair's closed? 2 tombola tickets. Oh no. Oh no. I am nervous now. Head south and east of Feel in the Mountains, until you come across a rather peculiar mage. Philo speaks of naught but scrolls, like a man possessed. Do you not find this region pleasantly peaceful? Suppose it's thanks to the protection of the 3 great kingdoms. Two more tombola tickets. Oh, good lord. Is it gonna be as bad as it used to be? Because I could only ever win with save states before. I don't know. Oh. Figures. Well, at least the Cobras are easily dispatched with this, and these things are nowhere near as hard to take out as before. Wait, how come that...
You're open!
Yeah, that's weird. Did he guard? Yeah, because he only took 2 damage one of those times. Okay. Feathered cap, propeller blade scroll. Okay. Whirling windy onslaught on a single enemy. Oh, come on.
Sis!
Come on.
You're open! Phew! Oh! Yeah!
Come on, let me out. Good lord. Good thing I got these. Why is it always when I'm so close to an area when this happens to me? Moonahan? Really? They changed the name of this place, but not the other ones? It's supposed to be Hamlet. Yeah. This must be Moonahan. What is that? Fascinating. That could knock the only kingdom that's such a storied heirloom. To think Midhall is very own, the Princess's Pledge. What purpose does its glowing serve? Perhaps it tries to tell us that there's something or someone here deserving of our attention. Oh, there's one way to find out. Let's see what this town has for us. Hoi! That each of the realms founded by those of the hero of Legends Lion did receive its own great treasure. And was given the Prince's Pledge to Connacht the Boundless Pot, to Moonbrook, Ra's very own mirror. What powers do such treasures possess, I wonder? A person rich beyond their wildest dreams, perhaps? Whereas soldiers of Moonbrook who do periodically stop by to see all slow here in Moonahan. Not heard from them for some time. If you wish to visit Moonbrook, you only journey a short way to the south. What's this place? If you do, pray ask where they have been of late. Okay. I was not made to sail the ocean wave. Nay, the to and froing of the boat is going to be right queasy each and every time. Journey westward from here, ever onward? We reach a port town of some standing, or so is said. Tombola ticket. Who knows how they're claimed to do exclusively in items, sometimes they'll shred weaponry and armor. If not, perhaps it's because it's been too low time priced in their wares. From now on, you inspect every single object on offer from every single merchant. It's the purchase of a lifetime. Oh, you can use this now. Furion used to not be able to equip that. Interesting. I'm gonna need a lot of money. Stone hard hat looks like it's gonna be the first thing I want. Alright, so let's do that. What about you? Yeah, seems like it. Damn it, my freaking eyes. Okay. Should have enough for the end. It's about time to do good business this small settlement amongst the woods east of here. Last it was raised by fiends has lain abandoned ever since. Myself fled to shrine to the southwest. Shift the soldiers of Moonbrook stationed there. Last they were steadfast to have fouled. Not only do they keep a right guard on the shrine, they do the same with their purse strings, because they never buy more than they need. If only they would cease worrying about the future, be more liberal in their spending. Um, 40. Yeah, that sounds about right. Considering how much I get in most battles. Okay, I've talked to you. Talk to you. Though the fiends grow ever more numerous, I'm surrounded on all sides by the realms founded by the science mighty Erdrick. Sure, if anyone were safe in the world, it is here. Of late, the fiends have become numerous and vicious. Soldiers might be sent from Moonbrook to watch over us. Beg your pardon? Is it a mighty Erdrick? Once worked at the Royal Palace. Fancy meeting such luminaries here in the village. Blessed indeed. When I welcome two friends, open meetings, two peoples who won't come together. Try your luck at Tombola. There was some blue stalls, head over a ticket for the chance to win prizes. 5 ranks reward, ultimate, first, second, third, and fourth. By the rank, the bearer of the prize. Oh, I think they changed it. Well, I'm glad they changed it, but I want to save before I try that. A little pup, most adorable and good-tempered, did appear in town a few days since. Wonder whence it came. The workers are somewhat of a serious lot, but they are good people nonetheless. Once a wrongdoer, set on the right path thanks to interventions, live both righteously and well. Yeah, place is a great man indeed. I, lowly nobody, could see that from the first. Rainbow's End Bank. Okay. Divine Dagger. Once the police beneath moon ahead, to which assistants were able to escape should the worst come to pass. Wonder if it's still there. Seems like it. Sir, you are now Moonbrook, are you not? Are you well? Nay, my heart aches for my kingdom. Pray tell me aught that you know. What exactly befell Moonbrook? What I knew, was tasked with guarding the shrine west of the castle that day. Yet to my frustrations, none came to relieve me of my post. Hours later, I returned to the castle, praised my fellow guardsmen for their idleness, but they were all... Please tell us more if it's not too painful. Go and see it with your own eyes. You'd be under no illusion as to the threat our realm faces. Here's we shall find our answers in Moonbrook after all. Wine. Nah. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Possibly. Okay, that went surprisingly well. Level up. Everyone gets 5 HP, 5 MP, 2 strength, 3 resilience, 4 agility, 3 stamina, 3 wisdom, 1 luck. You're the one that gets zap? Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. The main hero doesn't get spells, but I don't know how I feel about that. And sadly, it's still only a single enemy, but I believe it is a very power hitter type thing. Okay.
Yeah!
Yeah, they made those a lot weaker. And I feel like I should be happy for that. Problem is that hides all icons, not just the ones I want. 2 Dosami Knots, 2 Antidote Herbs. Oh, it's down there, okay. It's like, where is it? Ooh boy, well, dragon fries are not a problem. There we go. Is it those scrolls? Priceless pieces of parchment, compartment or magical knowledge. Spread the royal family of Moonbrook was engaged in their study. Doubtless one could find numerous scrolls within the kingdom's borders. The land east of here belongs to the royal family of Moonbrook, home to a range of ancient structures, worth a visit in my opinion. Oh, do we have another one that doesn't give anything? Come on, really? This game's really annoying me when it comes to this. I don't feel joyful when I find these anymore. Sparkly spots are usually better. Leather armor, hardwood headwear. Well, that's not going to help us right now. Oh, we have the baboon enemies now. They were really horrific. Bad boon, yeah. In the original?
Yeah!
Okay, thankfully they are nowhere near as bad, I guess.
Have at you!
Wait, do I have it on easy mode? No. Get some race.
Zap!
Oh yeah, wow.
Kia! Have at you! Goddess. Do you remember coming here when we were children? It was resplendent. Flowers as far as the eye could see. Shining marble from ceiling to floor. The Queen, so beautiful, before her untimely passing. Now all that remains is this. I never imagined for a moment that the devastation would be so extreme. This is too much. We can but pray that the king and the princess escaped in time. Come, let us explore further. Your Majesty?
How so? My kingdom ruins.
Your Majesty, we are here.
No redemption. Evil such as this. Daughter, my beloved daughter, I beg of thee, live.
He was already gone. I did not know what it meant to die. For a kingdom to fall. To have everything that one holds dear taken. Why? Why would anyone? What was that? Could there yet be survivors? Quick, let us hurry to the courtyard. The noise came from there.
Actually, finding the way there is gonna be the tricky bit. Run there, leave me. The message run, the fire it. Damn it. Yeah. At least the smoke, aka the smogs, are not a threat, just like they weren't in the original. Hoo boy. Wanna save my spare stuff. Let's see, Undead Endure Scroll, I'll take that. Oh, I can give it to either one. Well, I think Hero could probably use it more. Is we imprisoned? 2 attacked. If they planned this wickedness. Damn it. We're not leveling up anytime soon, so... Let's protect the world treasure. These are liars and dissemblers. By that might we see through their lies. Much farther now, so it should be free. Free of these walls. 26 gold coins. Just in case. Okay. Yeah, do that. I'd rather you use that. Less trouble for me. Spare me, beloved son, wouldst thou return to left wine? Dazzle me not.
It must have been the sound of rubble or some such falling. There is no life here. Not anymore. Well, save this lone flower. Do you remember that town we passed on our journey here? I suggest we visit it on our way home. If the princess or anyone else survived, mayhaps someone there might know.
Hi. High east, to the shrine. Find her.
Well, that clearly was not the king. Whoever it was, it would seem they have other plans for us. A shrine to the east, was it? It is the rummest thing, though. I am certain I have heard that voice before. I just cannot place it. But what I do know is that our quest is not done yet. Eastwards we go. I knew you would agree. You feel it too, do you not? We can trust her. Anyhow, let us take our leave. I would fain be gone from this mournful place.
Oh, don't blame it, come on. Oh, I'm glad you wasted your turn. I'm curious what's over here. Seems like there's something. Can't get that one, but you can get a full moon ring. Succumbing to paralysis. Luck up, lowers defense a little bit. If we went into paralysis, I'll equip it. There's a retorted blouse and 58 gold coins. Why, Moonbrook? One so fair laid waste. Alright, now we can leave. And back to Munahan. Well, at least I managed that pretty well. Could have been a lot worse. Still don't have a whole lot of money to really spend on stuff. Oh right, I didn't test out the tombola, did I? I'll wait until a little bit later. Okay, so... Doesn't seem like it's going to take that long to get over there. Oh, good lord. Facing you guys already?
You look cold. Yeah!
Okay, at least they weren't super hard or anything.
Yeah!
Yeah, could have been much worse.
You look cold. Yeah! Yeah!
Assuming we're following the events from the original, then what happens next is probably going to be really awesome. But we'll see. Yeah, of course.
Yeah! Yeah!
The encounter rate is kind of annoying. Skill Shield, Iron Lance. Because, yeah, it happens often. Case in point. Oh no. Kill now. Okay. Damn it. Oh, well, if you want to run, go right ahead. I'm totally okay with that shit. Oh, come on. Well, go right ahead. You're not attacking me. I'll get that in a second.
Have at you!
Damn it. Stop! Oh no. Damn it. Well, that's gonna be annoying.
Have at you!
Ugh. Level up. Hero gets 12 HP, 2 MP, 5 strength, 2 resilience, 1 agility, 4 stamina, 1 wisdom, 3 luck. Let me in. Thank you. Swamp Shrine. Appears to be a mirror. Why would someone leave it here? Wait, the voice that spoke to us Moonbrook. Could this have been what it wished us to seek out? Regardless, clearly an item of some significance. Let's take it with us. Ra's mirror. Better than the Lar mirror. May would like to revisit the town we passed along the way, since our business there is not yet done. I was expecting a boss to show up there, honestly. Princess Leila can sense the plot. Princess's pledge, it glows anew. Me no doubt. This down it would have us witness. After all, the necklace is said to guide those verdicts bloodline, is it not? Hardly lead us astray. And let's see if we can find whatever is exciting it so. With pleasure. Here's Ra's mirror. Uh.
Where am I? Cousin Middenhall! Cousin Cannock!
Princess! Praise the Almighty!
But why are you... And why am I...
Well, Moonbrook was attacked, and...
But of course, countless fiends have set upon the castle. Father needs my help. Quickly, cousins, we must hide to Moonbrook's defense. Wherefore do you tarry so?
We are but recently returned from the castle, or what remains of it. We found no survivors.
This cannot be. Oh. My apologies. I seem quite unable to stand.
There is nothing to apologize for. You have been through so much. You must rest. Come, we will carry you.
I know not how to thank you. I feel much more myself now.
And full glad am I to hear it. May I suggest we rest here for the night before making for Middenhall in the morning? You can stay there in safety till all this is over.
No, I will not. I will not rest until Hargon is dead.
Hargon? The name feels somewhat familiar. Yes. He was the villain behind the sacking of Renderak, was he not? You mean to say that he was behind the attack on...
I do. Moonbrook fell by his hand. I shall be ever grateful to you for restoring me to my senses. But I did not survive to be locked away in a gilded cage. Besides, neither Cannock nor Middenhall will ever be truly safe while the High Priest yet lives. This is why I must have his head.
It is as you say, Princess. Nowhere is safe anymore. No matter how our fathers fortify our kingdoms against these fiends, we should always be living in fear. And I, for one, balk at it. Don't you, cuz? Your cause is ours, Princess. Together we shall restore peace to this fair realm. True peace.
It pleases me immeasurably to hear it.
And yet, I ask that you allow us to return to Cannock and Middenhall first. Our fathers bade us report what we discovered here, and I would not disappoint them.
Yes, of course. If I might ask something of you in turn, I would visit Moonbrook Castle. I must needs see the aftermath with mine own eyes.
For now, I think it best we all get some rest while we can. We have much to do on the morrow. Psst, wake up. Sorry, I know you are tired. But there is a matter of much import I would discuss with you. Would you step outside with me a while?
Uh-oh. What's he planning? Is he? He's not planning what I think he's planning, is he?
My apologies. I did not want to risk the princess overhearing us. I have been thinking. We are all three of us descended from the hero of legend, are we not? And come the morrow, we embark upon a quest to end the ambitions of the fiendish High Priest Hargon.
Yeah.
At first I deemed it destiny. We three scions of Erdrick striving together for the same cause. Yet the more I thought upon it, the more my doubts grew. As the matter stands, we do not fight for the same cause she does.
Yeah, I figured she was gonna wake up and listen in on us.
You and I fight to protect those we cherish, but she has already lost them. The princess fights to exorcise the grief and anger that cloud her heart. We may never be able to soothe the princess's pain, nor replace her family. But perhaps we can offer her another. Though I must say I doubt she will ever think of me as family when I am constantly calling her princess. Do you think she would bristle if I called her sweet cuz? Perhaps it is a little too familiar. Ah, cousin, then. Or perhaps simply by her name. On that matter, do tell me should I say something foolish. I can be an awful blunderer at times. Perhaps even most times.
You mean like you're acting right now? I'm getting the feeling this is them trying to insert comic relief into a very serious story, but... Time and place, dude. You just freaking rescued her and you're already making a lot of assumptions here.
Thank you, cousin. We two make a fine team, and so shall we three.
There's no way they wouldn't have seen her get away. Then morning comes. Oh boy, this is gonna get awkward.
Three paths lie before us. One to Cannock, one to Middenhall, and one to Moonbrook Castle. We must walk all three, but not necessarily in that order.
Quite. Let us take our leave. Just a moment. If we are to travel together, then I see little need to stand on ceremony. Pray, call me cousin. Or, if you would rather, sweet cuz.
Wow, you're not even trying to be subtle about the fact that you heard us.
Ha! Did you hear that? I was right all along. It is destiny.
You were an idiot. Can you not read signals, dude? Okay. Call me cousin. Okay. It's pretty funny. And she comes at our level. Interesting. Well, I guess that saves me time on leveling her up. Though a part of me is kind of sad. Even though it takes a lot of grinding, I did kind of like seeing her growth bit by bit, becoming a really powerful sorceress and stuff. Having her come with it just kind of takes away a lot of that magic from the original. But let's see what she has. Oh, she actually gets heal this time around. See, in the original, she came with heal more. But she never got normal heal. But heal more was usually always the better choice anyway, so nobody really cared. But I suppose, just to keep things standard, they decided to give her both. Which makes sense, I suppose. I'm kind of surprised they let her keep the healing spells, though. Because in the original game, Princess was better at everything than the Prince of Connaught was. I mean, everything. Better at healing, better offensive magic, better at buffs, better at debuffs, better at status effects. I mean, you name it, she was better at it. And... oh, and she also already has this. And she comes with Zoom. Well, I don't need Chimera Wings anymore, which is good. But yeah, But yeah, in the original, by the time you got her leveled up decently, he became a second fiddle to her, basically. He had slightly higher strength than her, yes, but when it came to anything else, she reigned supreme in your team. Didn't mean for that to rhyme. And yeah, that was quite problematic. In the new one, thankfully, this isn't quite as apparent. Like, he gets sword moves and spells, but she gets her own abilities too, I guess. Dig. Unearthed buried treasure? What are you, part merchant? Unless you find out me claim treasures in the area? And Call of the Wild? Summons a wolf warrior and unleashes 4 strikes on all enemies. You're kidding. Okay, that's a thing now. Okay. This is gonna be a lot to digest, and, so what do you have in equipment? Wizard staff? Yeah, it seems to be the best for you there. You can equip shields. That's something I'm not used to. Okay. This is a retarded blouse. Those from being sealed away, as such is very popular with enchantresses everywhere. You're not kidding. Okay. So... all the seeds are going to be going to her. Only by 1. Seeds of Wisdom. 3. Seeds of Agility. 3. Cool. 3. 1. 2. 1. Okay, Seeds of Strength aren't going to her. That's going to him. 2 and 3. Stamina? Okay, that's gonna be going to Furion. Okay. So we have 3 party members. We're only missing our last one, but sadly we will be waiting just a bit longer in the game to get her because we need to have another mode of transportation first. And who knows how long that's gonna be before we get that. Alright, let's kind of see how well we can do here. Third class. Wild magic water. Well, that's not bad. Not at all. So, they changed it here. We're not doing the slots anymore. Instead, we're just doing the Tombala, try your luck and see which colored ball you get. Which, honestly, sounds like a much better deal, if you ask my opinion. Oh, dancer's costume. Is that good for her? Yes, it is. Okay, I'll take it. Defense matters, right? More right now than protecting against silence. What? Okay, wow, I'm getting lucky as shit here. Why can't I equip that? Oh, it's only you. So you can't actually equip boomerangs. Only you can. That's an interesting design choice. I think I'll save the rest of the tickets for now, since I got a majority of the stuff already. I think I'm really only missing the worst and the best, which... Oh, get a medicinal herb. Okay, so is there anything in the item shop you can have? No, not especially. Okay. And nothing from here either, it looks like. Okay. So I'm still mostly saving for the guys then. Okay. Oh, are they gonna change the world map theme now? Yes! Okay. Yeah, make sure you're on AI here.
Yes!
Oh, you're fast.
Yeah!
Sadly, it's nowhere near as overpowered as it used to be. Why? because in the original it was the first one you would get that would hit a group of enemies, usually. In the original, Fireball only hit one person. Which, at this point, would make it pretty, lame, to be honest. In this one, it's just her variant group spell, which is fine. I mean, it's not completely useless. It does hit a group. The others I'm worried about. It's so weird for her to have that. She's not Gabo from, like, Dragon Quest VII. Doesn't make sense. What? Is he secretly a friend of animals or something? I mean, it's probably good for bosses, but... Well, it does respectable damage, at the very least. And he gets a lot of MP to use it with, too. Is this truly all that remains? It's as if I were in a nightmare. Seems reality can be crueler even when our most fearful dreams. Here's all to venture inside. Gonna turn back if you so wish. No turning back.
Can this truly be the self-same throne?
Is aught the matter?
My father kept the mark of Moonbrook here, the emblem of the crown, but it is gone.
What? You do not mean the monster stole it?
I cannot say for certain, though I can think of no other explanation.
Princess!
Yep.
Chancellor! Guards! You are alive!
And so art thou! Oh, Highness, I thought that we had lost thee. Words cannot express how my heart soareth this moment.
The feeling is certainly mutual. 'Tis a miracle that you are unharmed.
No miracle, Highness. Only happenstance. When the fiends attacked, we were leagues northwest of here, making for Rippleport at thy royal father's behest. Were it not for this, we too would surely have...
Why Rippleport?
The town is a maritime gateway to the rest of the realm. His Majesty had hoped to expand our trade routes, and sent us to inquire about securing ships for said purpose.
This sounds precisely the sort of place we ought to visit. With a vessel of our own, we could hunt our quarry across the realm. Though I confess, I haven't the slightest inkling how one might go about securing a ship.
It shameth me to admit it, Highness, but neither do I. Alas, our journey to Rippleport ended at the Dragon's Horns.
The pair of towers on the road to the west, beyond the plains.
Indeed, Princess. A great stretch of water lieth betwixt the two. One far too wide to swim across. And, well, without a boat.
Blast! For a moment I thought our next destination was decided. To Rippleport, and thence to sail the seas in search of High Priest Hargon. But if we cannot even reach Rippleport, how are we to find him? Let alone slay him.
You mean to... Lo, Princess, thou art a beacon of hope for us all. Alas, so long as the strait remaineth unpassable...
Chancellor, forgive the intrusion, but dost thou recall the time His Majesty leapt from the highest tower of the castle?
Thou speakest of father.
Indeed. Our kingdom is home to a cloak known as the Windbreaker, said to allow its wearer to glide through the skies. One day, His Majesty decided to test the theory.
Aye, my lord. If thou rememberest, His Majesty came down leagues from the castle. And so I thought, if one were to leap from the top of the Dragon's Horns wearing the Windbreaker, one might yet reach the far bank.
An inspired proposal. Though, wherefore didst thou neglect to share this when we were by the towers?
For that we did not have the Windbreaker with us, my lord. And furthermore, for that I feared how an aerial voyage might bear upon thine aged frame.
Ah, yes, well...
The princess and her companions, however, should have no such concerns.
We shall use this windbreaker to soar across the strait to Rippleport, shall we not?
In that case, allow me to bequeath this unto thee, Princess. There lieth a tower to the southeast, known as the Pillar of the Winds. It houseth the Windbreaker that was once thy father's. This key will grant thee entrance.
Ah. Well, that explains where we get it now.
Pray allow us to handle matters here in Moonbrook, Highness. As for thine own journey, thou must follow the whispers of thy heart.
I shall, Chancellor. Come then, cousins, to the Pillar of the Winds.
Pesky padlocks. Thus, but there are a few doors to chest in the world that are locked about. So top is to get opened if you have the right key. For example, can lock all red doors and treasure chests in the realm. I don't think that's one of them. However, we are supposed to be reporting in here. Plus, it'd be nice to check on the other princess. I know she won't join us yet, unfortunately. But hey. We just got this one, so... What's this? Huh? Why are you... different stuff? Old shops get better stuff. Oh my god. Okay, so that means I'm gonna have to keep an eye on all the shops throughout the game to see if they upgrade their gear. Okay. Well, that's a thing now, I suppose. Is he in her room, or... It's not looking that way.
Princess! Full glad am I to see thee whole and hale. But what of thy father?
Alas, I alone escaped the assault on Moonbrook.
Well, not completely alone, but...
It cannot be. It simply cannot be. Mighty Moonbrook.
We can only imagine what thou hast suffered, dear child. If there is aught we might do...
You are kind indeed, all of you.
So, where next? Journeyest thou to Middenhall?
The three of you alone mean to take on foul Hargon?
Better that than to live in fear. To live in a world governed by fear.
Valiant words indeed, my son. But this is not a fight that may be walked away from with mere cuts and bruises. Knowing this, thou would still venture forth to face him?
His sister would, if he would let her.
Truly, the blood of mighty Erdrick doth flow through thy veins.
Watch over these lands in my absence, father. Over Cannock itself, over Gwaelin's Gate, over the lakes and the lands beyond. We know not when the fiends might strike again.
Fear not, my son. Though I grew complacent in the face of such long-lasting peace, I suffer that affliction no longer. Cannock's defenses will be redoubled. Thou needest not worry on that score.
Ah, one more thing before we depart. The monsters we encountered spoke of sigils. It seems they seek them out. Know you of what they might be?
Sigils? Did they mean perhaps the 5 great symbols of power made so long ago by mighty Erdrick?
I have heard tell of these. Though they seem to the naked eye as mere stones, they impart great power upon those who wield them. Power destructive and redemptive both.
But why should the monsters be at such pains to acquire them? Do they covet that self-same power, perhaps?
We can only guess. As to the fiend's motive, and alas, as to the whereabouts of the sigils. For it is not known where or in whose keeping mighty Erdrick left them.
But wheresoever they may be, they cannot be suffered to fall into the hands of those who would use them for evil. And if Hargon's minions do indeed mean to make them their own, then in seeking them out, perhaps Hargon too might be found.
Perhaps indeed. We shall endeavor to discover all that might be known about them.
One last thing before thou departest. This will make proof of thy bloodline to any who might seek such proof.
Mark of Cannock.
Thank you, father, mother. Now, I must away to adventure.
May fortune follow thee, beloved son. And shouldst thou ever find thyself in need, do not hesitate to return to us here.
This is hard to watch. Just see her being so sad she can't journey. Her parents are terrible. Give me. It's me indeed that I can do nothing to help. Cannot do anything to prevent Moonbrook's fall, nor can I go with you to avenge it. Sigh. You could stick along with us. You have new stuff too. Not much though. Moonwarp bulb is new, and oh boy, am I gonna need to hold on to those. I don't know yet. Okay, we have one more place to visit. Okay. Iron axe. Ooh boy. Shield, iron helmet, armor. Strong medicines. Ooh. That's new, definitely. And could be useful to have for boss fights and stuff. Specifically for the Prince of Midhall. I mean, not Midhall. The Prince of Connacht. Furion to have, since he doesn't actually have mid-heal yet. So yeah, that's gonna be kind of nice to have. So I don't think the Thieves' Key is not useful for anything in here. Yeah, I don't think so. That's gonna be the magic key door, I think. Yep. Well, you can use it to get over here? Crackle scroll, though. Ooh. Kinda wish I saved Crack for Shauna now. Because, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that's certainly nice. To have two different elements to take advantage of. I wonder what all they're going to be adding to her. Yeah, she's getting a lot through leveling up. Based on the spell cost alone, I'm assuming it's way stronger.
Princess of Moonbrook, it is truly a relief to see thee well. Thou hast done me right proud in seeing the princess safely back to us, my son. And you, young Canuck, thy father sent tidings of thine own heroism. I thank thee for resolving to accompany my son on his travels. I do not doubt that he is greatly emboldened by thy company.
Alas, Moonbrook is...
I see. So Hargon is indeed abroad once more. We must give thanks at least that thou wert delivered safely unto Middenhall, Princess. Thou hast suffered much, but thou wilt suffer no longer while I yet live. Pray, remain here in the castle, that no further danger might befall thee.
Not happening, buddy.
Thou hast my thanks, Majesty. and yet I cannot accept this kindness. I am resolved to journey with my cousins, to see that Hargon pays for his crimes.
Thou art. We know not even where Hargon is to be found, and yet you would seek him out wheresoever he may be and slay him.
We would, and we will not be swayed. We will fight to the last to see that none of the other realms suffers the fate that befell Moonbrook. For we are the descendants of mighty Erdrick, and this is our duty.
Indeed it is, and I applaud your recognition of it. Why, I'm halfway inclined to accompany you myself.
And yet thou must needs remain here and guard thy realm. We understand, Majesty. None can know when the Horde might strike again.
You speak the truth, of course. My duty lieth here in Middenhall. The duty of ridding us of foul Hargon and returning peace to this world must fall to you, young heroes. I await your triumphant return. Thou wilt prevail, my son. Thou must. This shall prove, should such proof ever be required, that thou art of the royal line of Middenhall. May it aid thee in thy quest.
Cool. So we're only missing one now. So, we haven't been down here yet. We can't. There used to be a bridge to go down here. There isn't anymore. Uh-huh. Well, never mind. I was gonna go down there and see what he had to say, but I suppose that's off the table. Well, I could go ahead and check here to see if those chests can be opened. I have a feeling not.
Yeah!
Wow, that's a lot of damage. Yeah. Oh, it does open these. Have no whip. Wait, you can't equip that either? So it's a special whip only she can use? Rippling ribbon-like lash that can bedazzle baddies. Really? Dispossessed princess. Well, that's interesting. File Sage's Elixir? Already. Man, compared to the first game, the game's generosity is off the charts here, man. Okay, let's check the one in Moonbrook. May as well, right? Yeah, same color, so I think we indeed can. You have to do a bit of walking to get to it, but... So are they just gonna stay here with enemies running around? I feel like giving her that powerful whip feels inappropriate, considering her niche here in the team. Because I would have initially thought that she'd be a good whip wielder. I mean, it might not be necessarily something that... Whoa. Level up. 10 HP, 5 MP, 3 Strength, 2 Resilience, 4 Agility, 2 Stamina, 3 Wisdom, 2 Luck. You got Whistle. Am I the only one that really never uses that ever? The random encounter rate in these games is generally high enough that you don't ever need it. Okay, not quite there yet. There we go. Huh. That worked out. Snooze stick. Those who go by fellows to sleep would use this item in battle. Huh. And that's all I can recall. I'm trying not to use a guide too heavily here, because I want to do a blind playthrough against my better judgment. So far I haven't regretted it, though. Like, I don't feel like the game is being super hard or anything. Let's see, are we about to level up here? Not especially. Okay, so this will be a good stopping point then. Because our next destination has us go through a dungeon of sorts. And after that, we're going to be needing to go to yet another dungeon right after, so... You know, that's fine. But yeah, I am feeling joy playing this, man. Like, seriously. This is the experience I wished that the first game gave me. Like, I actually feel like even if it has some slight tough moments, it feels reasonable. Like, it feels balanced. The first game just never did. Now, granted, when I do that second playthrough to get the true ending, my thoughts might change, but I doubt it. Like, the game just feel like, especially based on what other people have to say, yeah, like, people are not pleased. And who can blame them? Like, it just doesn't feel like enough thought was put into it. I'm sure I'll have a moderately easier time during the second playthrough, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save it. In my eyes, I don't see that happening. But yeah, the game, like the second one, seems pretty damn good so far. We'll see how that goes later, though, as we progress into more of the game, and the game starts getting a bit more difficult. We'll see how I feel then, but until then, thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you later. See ya.